Hey, I'm Nathan. We're here at Snap for another Spatial Creator Spotlight, and I'm with Danny Maree.
That's me.
That's Danny. Danny, it's so great to meet you in person for the first time. I see your works online all the time. Can you, for those who maybe haven't met you yet, introduce yourself as an AR creator and describe the work that you do?
Of course, yeah. So I'm Danny Maree. I'm from the Netherlands. I'm 30-year-old by now. But when I started, it was 7 years ago. So I think Lens Studio just came out. I was really inspired by the effects outside of the puking rainbow effect and the slutty, what was it, the bear? What was it? The dog effect? Yeah. But that's where we all started. And then there were new effects. So I was like pretty curious who built those. And then I Googled it. I was like, oh, there's Lens Studio. You can build some effects. I'm going to try that. I'm a huge nerd, so I like to figure stuff out. I'm not a big developer, but I'm still like very tech interested. So I started making lenses and got invited here. I got really inspired by the people around me. So I came back, I gave up my job and I tried to do this by myself, right? As a director. Back then I was a creator still, I would say, because I had to do everything myself. But now I try to work with people out of this community and be the little guide between brands, business, and development. Be the connecting factor a little bit, I would say. Yeah.
Amazing. Just to get this straight, you noticed people building Snap lenses.
Yeah.
You searched who's doing this, found out that it was something that you could do, and fast forward 5-7 years later, you are running a company where you are creative directing, coming up with ideas, and hiring your peers.
I'm not hiring, but
working
I'm
with your peers.
Yes, I always try to say I never hire, but I also always collaborate because I have some input and they have obviously most of the input I ask from them. But we always come to the like a result together.
I love it.
Yeah,
this communal spirit of creation is a topic that I love and is bubbling up in every conversation I'm having here today. So I love
this community is really tight and obviously now we're transitioning into the spectacle side of things. But we're mostly 80% is all from the lenses at Snap.
Yeah.
And we're used to the software, obviously that helps, but it's a whole way of new thinking about design.
And you're along for the vision. You see it, you believe it?
I did a few projects on spectacles. Unfortunately, it's still a side project for me. I would love to get more into it, but I also have to make money and survive. So fortunately, I can still do lenses for that, so that's good. Yeah.
So you mentioned spectacles and how there's a lot of excitement about it. What are you most excited for in a world with low cost, all day wear AR glasses?
Yeah.
What does that mean for you?
Well, the glasses we have today are either two camps. The one camp is display glasses.
Yep.
The other ones are AI glasses. And there's not really contextual, playable glasses yet where you can use your hands and interact with stuff. And I think spectacles are, right now the developer kit is 4 years old already and they're still way ahead of the rest. Obviously there's differences between battery life and how long can you go into one of those experiences. But I think they're the most impressive and they are very fun. And I think that's underrated now. It's all about AI is all about usefulness and contextual, but where's the fun in that? Sometimes you want to play games. You want to interact with your friends.
Yeah.
And I think the spectacles can do that, so.
Oh, that's interesting. One of the comments I've been hearing a lot today is that other AR creators are really excited that glasses might get us off of our phones. And there is this, when you're talking about fun, right, there is this common derision of people on their phones where it's just scrolling, right? We're not doing anything fun. We're not learning necessarily. We're not in a game. We're kind of just scrolling.
Yep.
And this idea that maybe that was fun, but we often talk about scrolling.
I have to be honest, I think scrolling can be pretty fun. Depends on the person and their mental state maybe, but.
Sure. But nobody ever says, oh, sorry, I was doom gaming.
That's true.
Right? Nobody's oh, I was playing board games and it just made me so depressed.
That's true.
This idea we could use some more fun in our technology.
Yeah. I think right now the glasses are all about usefulness. And I wouldn't say stuff has to be really useful. It can also be playful.
I think there is outstanding human value, which is of incredible usefulness, that's not measured in business terms. So like for me personally, and I know this is true, that like AR filters helped me like understand and see myself in a new way that I couldn't do without them. And like that was personally transformational for me.
Yeah.
It's never gonna show up on like somebody's KPI dashboard.
No, because it's
like,
personal for you.
Right?
Yeah.
And it's meaningful, but like it changed my life. It
Yeah.
changed the direction of like everything I do,
Yeah.
which I think is consequential. It's just like never gonna be on Snap's KPIs.
Well, if you're being interviewed by them, maybe, but right? If they ask for it, maybe they'll listen to this interview.
Everything's a good story at some point.
Yeah, I mean, I create a lot of snap lenses, and for example, I try to be as like trendy and funny as possible, but because I think AR is about telling a story, but you're just giving like the little pedal for it, so you bump them in the right direction, and that direction is made by the developer.
Yeah.
So you can give a little start of the story, but they're gonna finish the rest, right? That's like AR lenses as a concept. Like yesterday, I was waiting in a Hilton lobby, waiting for my room. I had 50 minutes. I was like, I'm gonna make a 6-7 counter. So how many 6-7s can you do? And I think that might be like my best work. Made in 50 minutes. I think, the essence is it's a playful platform, media, and you there's a lot of kids on there, obviously, and you can make them happy. You can make them have fun for like 10, 15 seconds. And if that's 1 million of them, then you're doing a lot of good job, I think.
Amazing. The last conversation I had, we were commenting on how like the reach of AR filters and lenses on Snap can be outstanding.
Yeah.
Do you have a sense approximately of like how many views your lenses have?
Personally, on my profile, I have like 3.7 billion, I would say.
With a B?
With a B, yes.
With a B,
With a
yeah.
B.
Yeah.
But I also worked a lot with clients, obviously, and artists. And
Yeah.
I would say it's like over 5 billion. So
Oh.
that's almost the whole world. So
Yeah.
that's not bad.
Yeah. When you're working with clients, what's important for you to advise and educate them about when you're working on a new AR project?
I would say keep it as simple as possible. Sometimes people can go overboard with complications and make
Most
it.
times.
Yeah, most times, yeah. And they want to have it super pretty and exciting, but there's a fine line between pleasuring management and pleasuring the people who's going to reach the effect. And the simpler, the better overall.
Oh
And
my
it can be repetitive in the formats or the kind of design of the lenses. But it doesn't really take away the fun of it.
Things can be repetitive and still novel and fun.
Yeah.
I think is an incredibly like smart
You
lesson
don't
that
have
we
to
can pull from it.
reinvent the wheel every time, right?
Yeah.
So take inspiration from others. Don't like straight up copy, obviously. Some people have made like very specific things.
Yeah.
And I would say collaborate with them if you can, or but don't like straight up copy.
Mashups are better than stealing, right?
I mean, collaborating is always more fun than just striking your own glory, I would say. So.
Ooh, I love it. What's your favorite tool or feature that you're always using when you build projects in Lens Studio?
Well, I haven't been the best developer. I tried to understand JavaScript, and now it's TypeScript, and it's evolving. I finally understood it, and then AI came out. And now, like I told you, I'm not a developer, I'm more of a creative guy. And there's a lot of projects I've built in the past where I can snippet code from and make certain parts work of the lens. But now with AI, I can point it to my old projects. It learns on my old stuff, and I can do repetitive tasks way easier. And that way I can do a lot more myself. I think that's a huge feature, obviously. AI, everything's AI. But for me, as an individual creator, that's really empowering, I would say, yeah.
Yeah. I saw some things today that like made me feel like I could use AI to code.
yeah.
And like not in a vibes way,
No.
but in a like, I don't have time to go learn all these repositories, but like Cursor
You can't.
absolutely has the time.
Oh, yeah. It needs a minute.
Yeah, at least a couple of minutes. If you've got the tokens, we got the time.
Yeah.
Amazing. As you're thinking about the future, about what's possible, where would you like to see the world of AR creating in, say, like the next 3 to 5 years?
Well, with spectacles, I think that's the direction that this stuff is going to go. I mean, for phones, the focus is on the selfie. And I wish the back camera was used more, but it just doesn't really make sense because, Snapchat opens to the selfie camera. And people want to share personal stuff. But with spectacles, it's the other way around. It's going to be back camera first. And then we finally have the platform and the medium to interact with the back camera. So that's going to be nice. See objects, have this table, play a game of chess. Maybe if you have multiple specs, you can join in the same session, have multiplayer experiences, and interact with stuff which isn't really in the real world, but it's all up to you, right? I think that's going to be interesting.
I think you're right as well.
Yeah.
So Denny, if you were giving advice to somebody who's just getting started, maybe they look up who's making cool snap filters and they see your name, what advice would you give to somebody who's just getting started in this space?
Don't be scared to start. There's more tools than ever to make something really cool.
Yep.
AI is more getting better and better, and you can generate images, can generate code, and it's way easier to get started. I would say don't be afraid to ask for help in the community.
Yes.
Everyone's trying to come closer, further together. And also just dig in the templates, and if you really think it's fun, spend some time in there, try and fail, understand the errors the logger is giving you, don't be afraid, and ask AI for it, maybe, so she, or I don't know what to call it, but yeah, it's super accessible, and just publish. So don't be afraid to finish things or half finish, and that's fine. Just get it out there and get some feedback, and that's important.
I would level up your just get it out there and say that the idea isn't even done until somebody else sees it.
Yeah.
Right? I think a lot of times we want to perfect, we want to get these ideas locked in, and sometimes just seeing it feels like it's enough.
Yeah, make it come alive, right?
But when you put it in somebody else's hands and you see them use it, you see them experience it, you learn things that you never ever can come up with in your own brain.
Sometimes you're like, oh, they have to only press one button and they can't find it or something.
And that learning of getting it in the world is so much more important than anybody thinking that what you made was perfect. So I would say test, learn, get it out
perfect,
there.
not at all.
And you're bragging about it.
No, I'm not bragging, but I'm just happy that I get the medium and the possibilities to get it out there.
Yeah.
And for example, I made the 6.7 lens. It's probably half broken, but I'm gonna see. That's a good question. I'm gonna see if it's broken enough or not enough. So we'll see, and then we can always update it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Such a lovely and optimistic, encouraging perspective on what it means to be an AR creator.
That's me.
And as somebody who is not very technical, but also absolutely loves this space.
Yeah.
Taking heart and knowing that yes, you can go out there, you can, be one of the top 50 people working in this space.
Definitely.
If you go out there, you make it, you ship it. And
show off a little bit. It's not bad, Just be proud of what you built.
Yeah. Most of the time,
I think 99% doesn't even ship something, so it's important. Just get it out there.
You can be in the top 1%.
It's free. It's free. You can just publish.
Just press the publish button.
Send it to your friends.
Amazing.
Have fun, right?
Yeah. What a fantastic reminder. Send it to your friends. Have fun. Explore. We're on the cutting edge, so there's no right way to do it.
That's only your own way to do it.
Denny Maree, bringing worldwide AR advice. Such a pleasure to chat with you.
It's been a pleasure.
Yeah,
Thank you.
Thanks for being on the Spatial Creator Spotlight.
Yeah, but lovely. Yeah,
amazing.